This is Michelle with Creative Operation, and have I got another fun Halloween card for you. This is hashtag Sandy's 13 Frights Before Halloween 2022, and I am just having so much fun in this collaboration with 11 great artists that are doing some really spooky things for us for Halloween. We are going to continue this on clear up until Halloween, and on Halloween Day we will have videos recapping all the fun projects that we made. I'm focusing on cards, and I am really excited because I'm doing cards that I'm coming up with some new designs, cards that I have done in the past that I'm revamping, and then also cards that I've been really wanting to try from other artists throughout the YouTube community. So this one here is by Love for Crafts, and it was done back in 2021, and this is a fun, cute little easy pop-up card. And again, I'm doing kind of easy designs because, you know, I want to be able to like throw them in the mail, get them done pretty quick. So I thought, you know, I love them. So, and I'm also busting my stash. So there's that. So let's talk about this card here. So the fun part about this card is that it has a 3D effect, and you can see it's kind of a little puffy there. But when you open it up, boom, you have these cute little panels here that pop up, and you can do all kinds of things. Now, the one thing that I did alter with this project is that when I glued the piece down, I only glued it on two sides so that I could stick a tag and you can write your sentiment on there. So I thought that was kind of a fun addition to this card, and I just love how it turned out. So it has kind of this little flippy thing. You can hold it up and you can see all the different pieces in here. I just thought it was really cute. There's the back of the card. Let's talk about what I used to make this example. So this is artisan black artisan cardstock from Country Craft Creations, and then I used gold mirror paper from Country Craft Creations just to really make that pop. I thought that was fun. This was a little piece of the pattern paper here that I just put on the mirror paper, and then just let the ghosts talk for themselves, right? Isn't that pretty? I just love, it's really elegant too. I just love the way that looks. So this pattern paper is by Scenic Route, and it's called Salem Halloween. I have no idea how long I've had this. It's been a long time. So it's really easy to put together. You only need a little bit of cardstock to do this, and I think it was fun. So let's go to the tutorial and we'll talk about how to make this. So for this, I'm using some orange cardstock because I wanted to use some really fun papers, and this matched perfectly. So let me grab, I've lost my, there it is. Okay, my bone folder. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is a card that's 10 by 7. So this is going to make a 5 by 7 card, and you'll score it on the 10 at 5. Okay, pretty simple there. So then the next pieces you're going to need one piece that is 12 by 3, and we're going to score it at 3, at 6, and at 9. Okay, so 12 by 3, score it at 3, 6, and 9. And then you're going to need two pieces here that are 3.5 by 3, and I'm going to put them in here and score them at 3. Okay, so you'll end up with a 1/2 inch tab, and that's it. That's all of the scoring and putting together that you're going to have to do. So we're going to fold our card, fold and burnish, and then we're going to make this into an accordion fold. All right, so just fold that and do that. Accordion fold, done. Okay, and then these two pieces here, we're going to fold and burnish And then I'm going to grab my scissors and we're going to just miter these. Okay. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all you have to do for that. Now this card, you kind of have to paper as you go. So let's put the pieces to the side here. I'm going to do the front. Yeah, I'll do the front and the back. Okay, so the pattern paper that I'm using for this is by by Echo Park, and it's called Trick or Treat. It was done back in 2015. It was a really fun kind of retro collection. So I used artisan cardstock for the base of the pattern paper here that I'm going to put on top of the card. I cut it at 1/4 of an inch smaller. So this is, the black is 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and then the pattern paper is 6.5 by 6.5 tall by 4.5 wide. And then this is a sticker from the collection that I backed on cardstock and I just fussy cut out. And then here is a sticker that I, again, fussy cut out, and then I popped it up on a foam dot to kind of give that a little bit more dimension. Okay, is that cute or what? So we're going to put that on first. And I did the back the same, so we're going to cover the back of the card as well because I just think it added to it. Okay, so I'm using art glitter glue. I also get that from Country Craft Creations as well. And I love that glue. It works so well. It dries so fast. And it holds up great. Okay, so there's the front. We'll open this up and we'll do the back. So the front and the back of our card is done. I just think that is super cute. There we go. I love that kind of retro vibe. And it's bright and it's cheery. I mean, a kid would love this. Okay, so then the next thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and paper the inside of the card. So that's the next thing we have to do. So again, I just used pattern paper on the front, or on the insides. I didn't back it with extra cardstock. So these are 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. So we're going to glue that down. And because I'm going to do one side as a pocket, well, actually, because of the nature of this card, you definitely have to put the pattern paper on first. Okay, and then because of the nature of the pocket, I thought, well, I'll put the sentiment here, and then we'll have the other side for the tag, just kind of like in my example. Okay, so again, another sticker backed on cardstock, and I love this back paper. It's just super cute. Super cute. All right, this whole paper collection was really adorable. I love going through my stash, you know, because it doesn't take a whole lot to make a card, you know, so this was fun to do, and it's also very easy. It doesn't take a whole lot of you know, time either. All right, so now that we have that part done, let's put this off to the side. We'll let it kind of dry. And then what you're going to need to do is grab your little pieces here. Now these pieces, what they're going to do is they're going to glue down onto the first 2 pieces. Okay, so these little flaps here. So we're going to just put our art glitter glue on this little tab. And then we're going to fold it. And we're going to glue it right to the edge, right on that score. I don't want it in the score, okay? So we're just going to glue that down, okay? Like so, okay? So it's glued to this panel here, and then this one will be glued to that panel here. So put our glue down. And then we'll go ahead and put our pattern papers on now before we put this into the card, because then it'll be a lot easier to do it now while we can do it flat, because it will not lay flat once we put it in the card. Okay, so I have picked my papers, and what I'm going to do is, let's see, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to, I have my scene. I loved the house or the street scene. So we're going to have that little scene going across. And if you look, I cut it out of one strip of paper. These are 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 square. And I just cut it so that you have the whole scene there. And then on the sides here, I took some of the scraps that I had from the covers, and I'm going to put those there. Okay, so I'm going to glue these down, and then I'll be right back, and then I'll show you how to add it to your card. Okay, I have the panels here all put together. So when you open it up, you see these little guys kind of stick out here. You got your little insert there. The fronts and the back here mimic the front and back of the card, and then you've got this cute scene in the middle. It's just really adorable. Okay, so to stick this in our card, what we're going to do is we're going to go about a 1/2 inch from the side and the bottom, and that's where we're going to stick this down. So we're going to do one side at a time. Okay, so I'm going to grab, I got this new toy the other day. Let me make sure I get the right one here. I got these off the internet, and they're amazing. So they're spacers, but they're right angle spacers, and I thought they were kind of cool. So it makes it really easy if you want to just do a quick 1/2 inch, you know, kind of thing. And they came in a lot of different colors, or not colors, sizes. So make sure your paper is in the right orientation, and you want to glue this one here. This is going to go to the front, and we're going to glue this one completely down. So we're going to put glue on the whole piece. And I'm going to turn it around, and using this right angle spacer here, I'll put a link to where I found it. I found it on Amazon, and I really like it. And they came in, I'll show you, they came in all kinds of, like everything from 1/8 inch clear up to 3/4 of an inch. And they're all right angles, which is kind of cool. For doing this kind of thing, it made it amazing. I found them by accident. Okay, so we have our first panel done, and it's stuck down there. So then what we're going to do is we're going to want to make this one into a pocket. So we're just going to glue on 3 sides. Okay, so just put glue on 3 sides, and then all you have to do is simply close your card. Okay. And voila, you have your card. So it has these cute little flaps, and then when you stand it up, you're going to have something that looks like that. I just think that is really adorable. I just love it. I just think it's cute, and it's a pop-up, and it's a nice surprise. But then, you know, there's more because we just created this pocket. So what I did was I got the 4x6 journaling cards, and I just backed them with the cardstock and made them look like a punch. So you can do your sentiment here, and you can have this one in the front. And since we only glued it on 3 sides, then it'll fit right into that pocket. And voila, you have a really cute card. You could also, instead of putting, you know, a tag in there, you could also put, you know, gift cards back here, you know, whatever you want. So that might be just a little bit big for that card, but that's okay. I can trim it down just a little bit. But isn't that cute? Isn't that adorable? I just think that is really super fun. And the retro images, and then the vibe of this paper was just really cute. Which is probably one of the reasons why I didn't use it, because it's like, I don't know about you, but sometimes I get paper and it's just so cute, I just can't use it. So, you know, I should use it. So that is the pop-up card. So here is the tutorial example using Echo Park, and here is the example that I showed you using Scenic Route. And I just think this card turned out just super fun. I just love it, and I think anybody that opens it would love it too. So that is my tutorial for today. This is a pop-up panel card, and this is for Sandy's 13 Frights Before Halloween 2022. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Have fun with making your own cards, and thanks for watching. I will see you again soon with another tutorial. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.